You know what? I'm really sick of middle class people. Middle class social justice warriors, to be precise, because I am sick of their constant double standards and their contempt for people like me, people like Louis Laveau, etc. People like us who just, we have our things, we like them, we like games, we like board games, we like atheism, we like all sorts, yeah. We always have these people coming in and ruining things for everyone. Now, I'm not talking about all middle class people, I'm talking about middle class social justice warriors. Because these people really annoy me, because they remind me of those hypocrites you find in your life. Now, they are hypocrites, but we'll get to that. You know, the people who will give to charity to, things like, I don't know, take your pick, any kind of foreign aid thing, like tsunami appeal, water aid, etc., But they really, really hate, and then this is going to be a Britishism, and I'll explain it after. But they really hate chavs. They really hate hoodies. They hate muggers. They hate the British people who are part of the underclass. Now, chavs are basically a derogative term for working class people, normally white working class people, but you do get occasional overlap with people who aren't white. So, some minorities are called chavs, but usually we don't talk about them because at the moment we've got to vilify the majority of the population, then we'll vilify them later. We'll think of a different name. The British are very good at class warfare. They've just not got around to us yet. They'll come round to us, but yeah, they hate chavs. They always complain about them. They'll complain about them being feckless and how they're all on benefits and don't do anything. Even though these people probably haven't a day's job in their lives. They have cronies, and so they'll probably work for their parents, or their parents will get a job for them. So they will always have a job, and then will complain about the people who can't get a job. The vast majority of the ones who may have been once in the pit working down in the mines, but Thatcher closed them, and now they are, haven't got a job. They have hardly any qualifications. They don't have They just don't have the skills needed to basically evolve into another strain of work. They just can't do it. So that's the hypocrisy that I'm talking about. And this is what these social justice warriors have. And I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick. I'm just tired of it. Why is it that these middle class people come into our communities and try and change them? Mary Whitehouse was the right wing example. These middle class people who have noticed that to them there's some kind of problem, and now they're gonna fix it for the good of us, as if they know that what's best for us, as if they know because they've thought of it in their hug boxes on Tumblr, that they know exactly what to do with us and how to fix our problems, because we've got some problematic issues, and I see it all the time, and I'm seriously pissed off about it. And when I was watching that Oxford debate, that debate who I always forget his name every fucking time. Can someone please tell me so I can remember? Like he said, it's neo-fucking-colonialism. These were the same people who read the White Man's Burden poem and realised that, oh shit, I've got a burden, I've got to raise the savage up into civilization. This is exactly what they're doing, but they're doing it to people who do not need help. We gamers, to use their terminology, because I hate using it, but it's the best term to use when I don't want to, use minorities or something. People of colour. People of colour need help. They need to be raised from their fucking oppression into our version of oppression, which is victimisation, removing your agency, making you look dumb, taking away all the decisions for yourself, and we'll do everything for you. We'll lead you towards the path of enlightenment because we know what's best for you and we have history on our side. It's neo-colonialism, that's what it is. But these people would never call themselves neo-colonialists because that goes against their very nature. They're supposed to be liberals, they're supposed to be against that kind of thing. But they are the white man's burden of the 21st century. They are those British Empire, those American Manifest Destiny people, the French Empire, the Belgian Empire, etc. Take your pick of the 19th and 20th century. They are the new generation of those people. It's because they're middle class and they're upper class too. See, these people piss me off because they do nothing but poison things. They destroy communities that have been fine, you know, like sci-fi, comic books, and they tried to co-opt other movements for social change, like gaming and atheism, and maybe comic books too, and music. They've tried to do it to metal, but of course they'll never do it to metal, because metal's a beast in its own right. That thing will never change, and it will never, ever, ever, never be co-opted. Hopefully. Never say never, though. And they just piss me off. I'm trying to think of more things. And believe me, if I got drunk and started mouthing off, I could potentially find a lot of shit. But at the moment, I'm doing this unscripted, and I've got another video to do, so I'll end it right here. I've probably got a few things wrong. I probably, said a few silly things, but, I had to get this off my chest. Not all middle class people are at fault. Not every middle class person is a champagne socialist or a social justice warrior. Hell no. If it weren't for those people, we probably would not have the likes of Milo, we wouldn't have Adam Baldwin, we wouldn't have Kathy Young, and we wouldn't have Based Mum on our side, that's for sure. So it's not everyone. But there are a large group of them, and they do remind me of those white people in the 19th and 20th century who wanted to lead other countries, countries that I am related to, from supposed savagery to civilization. That's what they want to do. They want to turn people from racists, sexists, etc. They want to make us unmisogynistic. They want to make us like them. And sadly, that's not how it works. Saving people from oppression, the oppression of no civilization, which is what they thought back in the day, often leads to more oppression, because you have to oppress the people in order to turn them into what you want. So, that's it. Anyway, enough of me. This has been Charming Man 93. Like and share the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon.